Stop pushing that agenda onto them. Like, this is supposed to be a community.
And this becomes a situation where it's damn we do or damn we don't.
Been drinking more alcohol for the past 5 days. Did you check on me? Now did you
kill me for this, but women hate for a man to know his worth. I said it, yeah.
Nigga, what?
Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notifications button so you can get the videos as soon as I put them out. Let's get started.
We really have a whole era of men that don't want to protect and provide. These men want women to go to work, come home, cook, clean up, tend to the kids, and pay half the bills while they just go to work and come home. As a man, you should be pouring into your woman, but instead you got her running on empty. A woman was never built to handle all those responsibilities, and a real man would never put her in a position to do so. He would take a lot of that weight off her shoulders, especially financially. He wants to protect you in all aspects of your life because he knows how powerful a woman is when she's not forced to be in her masculine energy. A real man makes a woman's life easier so that she can flourish and be that loving, caring, nurturing queen that she is.
First of all, we're going to start off by saying this is all cap. At the end of the day, most women are trying to show you that they are independent and that they do not need a man. Men used to think like this. Don't get it twisted. Men used to want to take care of women. Men used to want to come in their lives and help them out. This is why guys are attracted to single mothers. It's because they want to help them out. But unfortunately, being the nice guy trying to save a woman does nothing but bring you down. And this is what's stopping men from practicing morality or stopping men from wanting to practice chivalry. It's because men are starting to not care. At the same time that men are starting to not care, a lot of women do put on a fake persona as if they do not need a man. So you have to understand it works on both ways. Trina Nuez in the comments says, I'm better off alone. I have no time to babysit a grown man. A girl with no name says, then wonder why she don't want to be physical. Chris QG says, are y'all with me? Not too many guys are with you, homeboy, because even the women are telling you that they're going to go on with their life whether a man wants to be with them or not.
Don't let him promise you he gonna get it to you, because that's the okie doke. Okay, if he's not willing to help you right then and there that day, if the goal is not to help you today, right now, while you're in distress, then he don't want to help you. If he can't cash app it, if he can't send it, if he can't get it to you through the ATM in an envelope, then he's not trying to give it to you. So don't fall for the okie doke, ladies. Don't sit around and play that waiting game, being on the phone, texting him all week, waiting on him to give you the money Friday, and it's only Monday. He just used you for a whole week of talking, texting, sending pics, laughing at his stupid jokes, and he ain't give you nothing. So guess what? You got played. You don't have to beg, man.
Understand, this is what women teach other women, is how to be manipulative of men. But when it comes to men, men never teach other guys how to be manipulative of women. They just teach them how to spot out the wrong woman. So behind the scenes, as men saying, hey, don't spend the money, there's also girls that are out here saying, hey, he's no good unless he spends the money. What men are sick of is women putting a price on their love and putting a price on their heart because they show history of being with guys who have nothing going for them. When women stop and look at their life, majority of men that they've been with and gave it up to were guys that were worth nothing, but they try to put on the persona like they're worth everything. Understand, men, women are manipulating each other. You have in the comments, you have Jackham says, if you don't need it by Friday, tell him you need it today. If he doesn't have it by COB, move on to the next. You see how they're putting a price on their heart? Even the women in the comments are teaching each other how to be manipulative, but at the end of the day, it keeps them single. We have Brat that says, this is a fact. You don't teach a man how to be a provider. They either are naturally or simple, or do not force it or go up to the next. They're trying to say move on to the next guy, as if there's millions of guys running around here that's looking to be a trick, not a provider, looking to be a trick because they're speaking from a trick perspective.
He refused to help me pay for rent when he knew I was struggling financially. Like, I'm just asking for like $1,000.
Okay, ladies, I say this all the time. A high value man is not the same as a high income man. And when you're dating, don't look for a rich guy. Look for a guy with a provider mindset. And my boyfriend pays my rent, not because I'm struggling financially. I was making 4 times what he was making when we first started dating. But even in the beginning, he still provided for me within his means. A real man wants to take care of his woman financially, not because she needs it, but because he wants to.
She's talking about 2 different guys. She's talking about the guy that has money, and then she's talking about the guy who makes money just to take care of a woman. That's where men, you have to understand, this is where signals get crossed. A lot of guys who have money, you have a tendency to draw in a woman who's looking for a trick because both of you lead with money. What she's saying is there is a guy specifically making a lot of money just to spend it, but then there's a guy who's making a lot of money just to be a provider. Be the guy that's going to be a provider. Why? Because you're not going to start spending money until you and that girl actually become one unit. It's the smart way to be. The guy that just wants to trick his money off is an insecure man who leveraged not getting women as motivation to become successful. And then when he becomes successful, he uses the money to try to buy the woman. In the comments, we have Peggy. She says, something about this mindset feels wrong to me. I feel like encouraging women to strive for independence is a touch more fulfilling. I absolutely agree because men are waking up more. Not too many guys are going to be out here tricking. The next one says, provided you with this means that part. Yes, this is what I emphasize. Understand, there's the guy out there who is born to be a trick. We're trying to keep men from being that type of guy.
Saw this girl struggling to do a pull-up, and her man was not helping her, so I went to go help her myself and stole his girl.
I would have did the same thing. She doesn't know how many times have she been in the gym with her man and he tried to help and you would not help him. All he's doing is what he's conditioned to do. Let her feel independent. And this is the mindset that men have. Women want to be independent when it works in their favor, pretty much when they're trying to show off in front of another woman. But when they're by themselves and they're struggling, they're always calling on to a man. We have the comments. We have Paulina says, this is emasculated top tier energy. He's not emasculated. He's doing exactly what you guys want to do. Women say one thing, but they want another, not realizing guys are actually paying attention to what you say now, not what they can't envision of what you're meaning. Indicala Slut says, that's your girlfriend now. She's saying the girl that helped her out is her girlfriend. In the younger years, yes, this is going to work because all the younger girls got something to prove. But like I told you guys, over the age of 25, women go into competition. Perrick says, that sounds so staged, bro. I agree. These are stage events, but you have to realize they cater to real life events. We all know all of this is staged, but we're still trying to learn from the events.
I'm trying to find a husband, the kind of beast that can handle a woman like me.
Let's look at the average man's life, like I just discussed earlier, how difficult it is, how competitive he has to be, and how many problems he has to fix. Do you think he wants to handle any woman? Like the idea of any degree of problem. The point of having a woman as a man, for me at least, for her to be my peace and quiet. My life is stress. You see me, I'm rolling around with fucking security teams, and I got problems, and they're after me, and when I come home to my chick, last thing I want to do is have to handle anything. I want her to just sit the fuck down and her make me happy. She used to be my positive energy. She used to be my sunshine in the rainstorm. You're talking about him handle you. If you're sitting there constantly arguing over small points or correcting him or that, he's probably thinking, this is a battle. I don't have the energy for another fight.
You're trying to get a man to handle your strength so you know how strong he is, but he's going out there being a strong man in the modern day world, just trying to maintain success or maintain money or maintain a business. He doesn't want to come home and argue with a woman that's trying to test to see if he's strong enough for her. You should already know that in the relationship. In the comments, Lester says, Tate just told her why she's single without telling her why she's single. He's absolutely right. The more masculine you are, the more you become a repellent to men. Well, damn, 0811 says, it's like my husband quotes, anything that costs you your peace is too expensive. I absolutely agree, which is why I tell guys, the less you have going on with your life, the more you're going to be attracted to drama. Once you start to be attracted to drama women, they're going to always be testing you. The girl in this video is used to testing her man because she's used to being with dramatic broke dudes. Kate says her soul left the room. It had to leave the room because now she realizes, like the first message says, why she is single. Thank you for watching Anthony Spade Reactions. If you want more reaction videos, make sure you click on the links below in the description and watch my other videos, but also check me out on my second channel, Life with Anthony Spade, so you can watch more daily vlogs of my personal life. Hasta la vista.